Whoops. So, yeah, I I love technology. I really do. Um, One of the slide decks that I'm wanting to use tonight apparently is having some issues that keeps failing when StreamYard is trying to process it and import it into the. Yeah, there was an issue with your file. Please try again in a little while. All right, well, give me a second. Let me do something a little slightly different here. We'll do it this way. All right, let's see if it likes this one better. Fingers crossed. All right, hey, looks like I like that one better. All right, welcome. We are a little over a week away from the official start of fall. I think it's September 22nd is supposed to be the official start of fall, but today it really kind of felt like it. Cool weather, damp. Um, I can tell that the seasons are changing because my allergies are driving me nuts. Uh, my allergies seem to bother me all the time, but they just like to bother me in different ways depending on the time of the year. I think it's like they want to just kind of switch things up a little bit so I don't get too used to it any one way. Uh, anyway, yeah, lots of rain today. Um, I will admit that the rain was a little interesting. Man, I where I work, there's not a ceiling, so it's just open, um, spray foam on the bottom side of the roof. But then, and it's a metal roof, so it's like I got to listen to a lot of the rain today. And for me, that is a very hypnotic sound. And I honestly was really thinking that a hammock would have been a great thing to have today. Maybe my boss probably wouldn't have had the same opinions as me, but it's like, man, it was just, I love listening to that sound. So, but that being said, there is a lot of stuff going on around the area. And let's jump right into it and let's talk about some of the really cool and exciting things that are going on in and around the area. And we'll start off with Unraveled Yarn Boutique. Next Saturday, September 21st from 1 to 3 p.m., they are going to be having a drop spindle class. The cost for this class is $45 and it will include the supplies. Now, this is a spinning class. So Unraveled sells a lot of yarn, and uh, if you've been here to hear me talk about some of the things that Unravel has done, um, Unraveled actually dyes a lot of dyes some of their own yarn, and they come out with these custom dye lots for different occasions and things like that. And this is kind of taking it back one step in the process. This is actually spinning the wool into, I'm assuming it's wool, uh, into your, but spinning the fiber into the yarn that could then be dyed and knitted or crocheted into something. So if you would be interested in learning about that process or trying that out, come check out the drop spindle class with Tara, September 21st, next Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Speaking of next Saturday from 8 to noon, the next 2 weeks, September 21st and the 28th, will be the Paragould Farmers Market Fall Market at the Paragould Community Pavilion. The regular season ended August 31st, and there's been a break for the last couple of weeks. And then next week and the week after, the last 2 weeks of September, will be the Paragould Fall Market. So that would be, like a great opportunity. You could go to the Paragould Farmers Market, hang out the farmers market, get some really great locally produced items, and then go over to Unraveled and take a spinning class. Different kind of spinning class. If you're interested in the probably the more energetic kind of spinning classes, you can find those down the street and around the corner at Peak Fitness. Anne will be more than happy to make you question and rethink that idea. I'm kidding. Anne's a great person, and she's a great coach and a great trainer. She did make my body hurt a lot, but that was kind of her job, right? Lots of things going on at the Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce. By the way, there was supposed to be a ribbon cutting for the new pickleball courts at Harmon Playfield today. That was, I know this is going to sound shocking, that was rescheduled. It'll now be taking place in a couple of weeks from now. But there apparently wasn't enough snorkel gear to go around for everybody, so they decided to postpone that for a couple of weeks. But there are a few things coming up. Petra Craft Stone will be having a ribbon cutting on September 16th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That's next Monday. September 17th, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Invigorate Weight Loss and Wellness will be having their ribbon cutting. And September 19th, a week from today at 1:30, Utility Trailer will be having a ribbon cutting on their new facility expansion. And in case you hadn't noticed, I managed to get the logo to work this week. I did. I remembered to do that, so I actually deleted the logo out and then went back and had to paste the logo back in. But hey, I got a logo again. The Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce would also like to welcome new member Warhurst Roofing. And there you go. SNK9 Dog Training Company. Also, the hunt is on. There is a chamber scavenger hunt that is going on for the next little while. You can get more details about that on the Paragould Regional Chambers of Commerce Facebook page. But the brief overview of the chamber quest is you're going to go to pick up a scavenger hunt card at the chamber office, 300 West Court Street. Follow the hints on your card to visit participating chamber businesses during their regular hours. Ask the business to confirm the hint and get a sticker. Place the sticker in the designated spot on your card. Now, the rules are you have to collect 7 correct business stickers and return your card to the chamber by September 20th at noon. Correct cards will be entered into a drawing for a prize. You can fill your entire card for an extra entry, and there is no purchase necessary, and you don't need to be present to win on the date of the drawing. This event has been sponsored by Glensane Motors. So if you would like to get to know more, oh, hang on a second. I'm laughing at the mental image of you getting out of the hammock. Who said I want to get out? I mean, I could probably spend most of a day in one listening to the rain. Just saying. I mean, I guess maybe I'd have to get out eventually. Maybe. All right, stop laughing now. Completely lost my train of thought. Yeah. Um, anyway, the Chamber Quest, a great excuse to get to know some or some more of the local members of the Chamber of Commerce. No, you're right. I can't sleep at work. I'm not supposed to sleep at work. But yeah, just that's why I don't have a hammock at work. Get to know some of your local chamber businesses. By the way, I don't know if they have a sticker or not, but I highly suspect that Glen Zane is one of those chamber members, one of those chamber businesses. Blush Beauty Bars and Bags is extending their Purses with a Purpose sale through this weekend. If you would like to know more details about that, with the proceeds going to Together We Foster, please check out their Facebook page for all the details about the sale and how you can be involved in that and get you some new, some cool new swag and help out a great cause. Weber's Bookhouse will be having a book signing with Pamela Dubois tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon at 4:30. Yes, Together We Foster is a great cause. Dirty's Outwear is a new line coming to Cultured Man. It was on its way. It may be there now. If not, it will be there in the next couple of days. And by the way, this is a line of outwear that has actually been tested and used in Northeast Arkansas. So, um, local, buy local, shop local, help local, and you're helping out multiple local businesses at once by getting your Dirties Outwear from the Cultured Man. It'll be available in store and online at the Cultured Man website. There's a lot of musical stuff that goes on at the Collins Theater, but not all the stuff that goes on at the Collins Theater is music related. And this is one of these things. Next Friday night, September 20th, there will be a comedy improv magic hypnosis show with Fred Lee at the Collins Theater in Paragould. So if you'd like to go see a good comedy show, it will be PG-13. Um, go check out the comedy show at the Collins Theater next Friday night. GS Accessories, Gifts, and Home Decor posted this on their Facebook page today. Francine is giving us a good reason to cuddle up on the couch tonight with a good movie. And I think you're right with the way the weather has gotten chilly and damp. Yeah, getting like a nice, hot beverage or, some soup and a grilled cheese sandwich or something like that for dinner and curling up with a blanket and a hoodie or a sweatshirt. Sounds like a great idea. I was looking at this. This is their drunken pumpkin candle that they have in this picture. This is an indoorsy sweatshirt they have there. A pair of nice warm fuzzy socks. And y'all, the only thing I don't understand is what's this is what's this other thing? It looks like I mean, it kind of looks like a headband, but it is super, super thick. So I don't know what this thing is, or if it's like a miniature like neck pillow brace. I'm really not sure. So somebody tell me what that thing is. I would super appreciate it because I'm curious, genuinely curious. It's a headband to hold your hair back. Okay. It just seems big. It just seems a lot bigger than what I normally would see headbands looking like. I mean, that was my first thought, but it just seems really big for that. Perfect Touch Home and Gift has a great selection of umbrellas available. If you need an umbrella, Perfect Touch Home and Gift can help you out. Lots of umbrellas in lots of different styles and colors to choose from. Appalicious Gourmet Apples and Treats. I know we're talking about fall type things, but we're not quite there for fall yet. And Appalicious still has a great selection of delicious, fantastic ice creams available. The flavors in the case right now are Extreme Mint, Cobalt Cookie, Tiger King, not Sarah Baskins, Ooey Gooey Cake, Strawberry Black Hawaii, Chocolate, Salty Caramel Tracks, Vanilla Factory Favorite, Cookie Dough, Coffee, Rocky Road, Cotton Candy, Blackberry Cobbler, and Cake Batter. We were at Appalachia last weekend, and I had some of the blackberry cobbler, and uh, Jersey had some of the extreme mint. BRTC has a few more classes that are coming up over the course of the next couple of weeks. How was the ice cream blackberry cobbler? Oh, it was super good. Um, and hear me out. Yeah, you have to understand. I love fruit and fruit flavored ice creams. I think they're some of the best. And I love the pieces of fruit in them and in all sorts of shapes and varieties, right? So if I would say that, and don't misunderstand me when I say this, that the worst part of the ice cream blackberry cobbler was the cobbler pieces. I'm not saying I don't like a good blackberry cobbler, but yeah, the ice cream was absolutely delicious. And if you let me have some more of it, I would probably have some more now, except I can't because um, they closed early today because the parking lot had turned into a swamp with all the rain. So, yeah. But anyway, yes, the blackberry cobbler was delicious. BRTC classes that are coming up, and keep in mind that you do need to register for these classes about the registration cuts off about a week before the class. So if you're interested in getting into some of these classes, you need to register soon. Then September 23rd, they will be having a basic sewing class where they will uh, teach you how to create a fall tote bag. There will be a gluten-free cooking class taking place on September 24th. And then this is going to be an event in Pocahontas. Most of the events take place in Paragould, either at the BRTC campus in Paragould, or some of the events are taking place in the gin in Paragould. But this one is going to be taking place in Pocahontas. The Petals and Pumpkins Floral Design Workshop will be September 24th in Pocahontas. There will be a stained glass class on how to make a scarecrow, September 26th. Well, those are the things that are coming up for BRTC's community education and development classes. Taco Rio with their inspirational thought. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. And even with all the rain, and yep, we need the rain. It's been a while since it rained. Watching my dogs kick around in the backyard and seeing the dust that gets kicked up, I know that the earth could use a little moisture. So we got that. The Mississippi is running low, so we'll get this. I'm sure this rain will help out the Mississippi Valley and help raise that river up as well. So the rain is needed, and even though it's not sunshiny and all that, it's still a beautiful day. The Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, Forest Elwood Crowley's Ridge Nature Center will be having their Fall Family Fair on September 28th, just a little over 2 weeks away. And they have a sneak peek at some of the items that are going to be available at the fair. If you'd be interested in those, go check out and get all the details at the Forest Elwoods Nature Center Facebook page. Verb Bookstore is prepping their next book fairy box, and this one is going to feature a brand new book. And this book has not even been released yet. Pre-orders for this book, or excuse me, pre-orders for this box will end on October 28th. The book, it's a romantasy title called Servant of Earth. I don't think this book is even scheduled for release until November 12th, I think. But yeah, this is a brand new book. Verb says you're really going to like it. They actually got to see one of the an advanced reader's copy of this book and said it was a really great book, super book. So this is what they have included in their book fairy box uh, that you can get up until the end of October. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right there in. I knew I'd read that somewhere. Book release is November 12th. So Huntington Square, the lounge at Huntington Square is going to be having a comic invasion on Saturday, September 28th, featuring three national touring comedians, Jack Wright, J.C. Sabala, and J.B. Buchanan. So if you're looking for something to do September 28th, there's going to be lots of stuff. Like I said, this is fall and there's starting to be lots of stuff going on everywhere. But this is another one of the things that you can find to do September 28th, the lounge at Huntington Square. By the way, while we're on the subject of the lounge at Huntington Square, the porch at Huntington Square is has posted their new winter hours effective immediately. Monday through Thursday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. will be the new hours for the porch for this season. Tiny Twig Boutique is getting ready for some fall workshops. Follow their page and watch for details. Those will be announced very, very soon. Next Saturday, September 21st, Artsy Unique Boutique will be hosting Sam and Nita's birthday bash and Sam and Nini's birthday bash at Artsy. There will be free favorite things and goodie bags with every purchase. At least as long as supplies last, because you know how that goes. Jerry Ann's is having a giveaway. And you can find out all the details about the giveaway. This is the piece that is they're going to be giving away. And you can find out all the details about this and how to be involved in that giveaway on Jerry Ann's Facebook page. Collective Creations is going to be at the Clay County Fairgrounds for the Clay County Fair, starting today through Saturday, September 12th through 14th. So you'll stop by the Collective Creations booth and check out all the wonderful vendors that they have available for you. By the way, I just saw this not on the subject of the Clay County Fair, but on the Craighead County Fair. I just saw an announcement, and I don't know if this has been announced for a while, but I just saw it yesterday that due to renovations that are taking place at the Craighead County Fairgrounds or the Northeast Arkansas Regional Fairgrounds, there are not going to be any indoor booth spaces available. All of the vendor booths and everything will be outside this year. Oops, went too far. It is Keto Day at Something Sweet, and once again, I did not make it there. I almost feel like I should probably set an alarm on my phone that says, "Hey, today's Keto Day." At like 4:30. I think that's probably when I need to set that alarm for 4:30 p.m., not a.m. Because I really don't want to set it too early in the day. Because I'm not going to have time to go by in the morning because I'm not a morning person at all. So it would need to be at the end of the day, but it would be close enough to the end of the day when I'm getting ready to leave that I wouldn't forget about it before I started driving home. Something to keep in mind. Maybe I'll do that. I did notice, and to my own chagrin, that they had snickerdoodle cookies on their keto menu today. And that kind of makes me sad because snickerdoodles are some of my favorite cookies. Shadrack's is getting ready to open a new location. And along with that new location opening, they are going to be having a giveaway. If you would like to know all the details about where that location is and what you need to do to be involved in that giveaway, go check out the Shadrack's Facebook page for all the details. Downtown After Hours was scheduled for tomorrow night with Vicky Bishop and the Good Guys at the Community Pavilion, but due to weather, due to the fact that there's a hurricane coming through, downtown after hours has been rescheduled. So October 18th, Vicky Bishop and the Good Guys will be at the Community Pavilion. The Foundry will be having a Flesh and Blood tournament this Saturday, September 14th. And next Saturday, September 21st, and oh wait, did I have a time for that? Yeah, 5 p.m. The Flesh and Blood tournament is September 14th at 5. September 21st at noon will be the Blood Bowl Sevens tournament at the Foundry. There are a few local events going on in and around the area over the course of the next couple of weeks. Yeah, there's this big one that's going on this weekend. Local Festival 5 is going on in downtown Jonesboro tomorrow and Saturday. Um, the hours for this thing are about as fluid as the rain falling out of the sky. I think that everybody just publishes whatever numbers they want for the hours, and you just kind of wing it. Um, so this was published, and it says that the hours were supposed to be Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. One of the earlier things that we had seen said it was going to be midnight. Um, I saw something posted somewhere that was said it was going to be from 10 a.m. Friday to 11 p.m. I really think that that was being conflated with the hours of um, the new walk drunk down the street. Sorry, that's not what it's called. Entertainment district. No, whatever that thing is that lets you take your beer out into the street. Um, that thing, the hours for that are from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I think somehow somebody managed to conflate that with the local festival hours. But now, yesterday, I just saw that they have posted that the hours for Friday and Saturday will be ending at 11:30. So um, the start time is pretty firm at about 5 p.m. on Friday and 11 a.m. on Saturday, and sometime between 10 and midnight for the ending each one of those nights. Oh yeah, there was also one that I saw that somebody missed their AMs and PMs and got that confused, and they said that Saturday that the local fest was going to be open from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Which, by the way, in case you missed that, 12 p.m. is noon. So yeah, it was a joke that it was only going to be open for 2 hours on Saturday. Anyway, Local Fest 5, all that nonsense about the times aside, Local Fest 5 is going to be going on this weekend, Friday and Saturday, Friday evening and Saturday all day long. And there's going to be live music as long as it's not raining, stand up comedy, carnival wrestling, open mics, vendors, food and drink, golf cart chauffeurs, shopping, and so much more. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, there will be lots of stuff to do downtown Jonesboro with Local Fest 5. However, just I'm we're going to jump on a different topic here in just a second, but I did think this was kind of funny, and I really hope, um, and seriously, if there is somebody out there who's going to be at Local Fest, I would, if you've got a camera and you can see this conversation taking place, I would love to see. I'd love to get some live reactions to this. Um, so this is a rain or shine event, so they're planning on the event going on whether it's raining or not. Um, and Local Fest has said they sent out an email that said that for the vendors that are setting up, that if it's raining at 1 o'clock when setup is supposed to start tomorrow, that they will postpone setup until 2 o'clock, and you'll have from 2 to 4 to set up. So that's probably going to happen, but they expect the rain to be gone um, by around 4 o'clock. So they expect the festivities to still be able to kick off at 5 o'clock. They did say in the communication that they sent out, said that they would postpone it until uh, you know, from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. They did say prepare to get wet, or prepare to get a little wet while you're setting up. Now, this is the funny part, y'all. If anybody's around any of the musicians that are supposed to be playing at 5 o'clock, I really, really would love to see the reaction on their faces when they get told to set up on these outdoor stages. You may get a little wet during setup. I'd love to see the look on their faces when they get told that. I don't know how they've managed to communicate that or what their plans are for that, but I, 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 I don't know all the musicians that are playing. I know several musicians that are playing at Local Fest, and I know several musicians that aren't playing at Local Fest. And I did have a comment, not with one that's playing at Local Fest, but I did have a conversation with a local musician, a friend of mine who was going to be playing an outdoor private event. Uh, this was about 2 years ago, I think it was. And he said, we really don't want to go stand up on a stage carrying a bunch of lightning rods in the rain, I think was the way he put it, or something similar to that. Like I said, it's been a couple of years ago since we had that conversation, and I get it. Not only do you not want to carry around a lightning rod, same reason why people don't like to go golfing in the rain. Um, but yeah, that's a lot of expensive equipment, and as someone reminded me today, that electronics and water don't get along, and they're not wrong on that. So anyway, yeah, enough about Local Fest. Come out and see us this weekend at Local Fest. We'll be there. So come out and see us and say hi. Also going on this weekend, if you're down in the Newport area, Depot Days 2024 will be taking place tomorrow night, September 13th at 6:30 p.m. Seeing Red will be playing, and then they have a full lineup of musicians and other entertainment for you all day, Saturday, September 14th. The Beatles at the Ridge, you can catch them in another week. Man alive. Yes, I knew there. Ben, thank you so much for reminding me of this. I completely forgot about this. I was thinking about this and I knew I needed to make a slide for this to get this put in my slide deck. And then when I sat down at my desk, I've been thinking about it all day long. And then I sat down at my desk and apparently my brain just decided to shut off. Thank you so much for reminding me of this. There is going to be a 9-ball tournament this Saturday to benefit Roger and Angel and baby Colton. Um, hang on. Let me go see if I can find that link. Hang on. All right. This Saturday, September 14th, there will be a 9-ball benefit at Massey Billiards in downtown Paragould. This is for a benefit to support Roger and Angel's baby boy Colton. He was born August 22nd with complications, and he unfortunately passed away August 26th. They need funds to bring him home and give him a proper interment, burial, creation, whatever their choice is. Right now, the last thing they need to worry about is money. So if you can't donate, they understand your prayers will be coveted. If you have the ability to be able to donate money to help them out, that would be super great. If you would like to compete in the tournament, it's a 9-ball benefit, 9-ball race to 5, open skill double elimination. They will be playing APA rules, alternate breaks. There's also going to be a silent auction, a 50-50 raffle, a cue stick and case will be auctioned. There will be trophies for first and second. Plate lunches will be available, and there will be live music. It's $15 entry, and $5 of the 15 will be donated to the family. The player auction begins at 11 a.m. Play begins at noon. So if you're around and you have the ability um, to donate to that or to participate and help out this family in this um, incredibly incredibly difficult time. Um, yeah, if you have the ability to help them out, um, please, by all means, at the very least, please lift them up in prayer and give them that help. But if there's anything else you can do, please do so. If you have questions, if you need to, and Ben, I'm going to throw you under the bus a little bit here, um, but if you have any questions, message the Smoking Skulls Facebook page or message Ben, and we'll get those answered for you. Well, I say he will get those answered for you as quickly as he can. Um, Also, if you need a way to, if you want to make a donation or something and you need a way to coordinate that, Ben will be able to help you out with that as well. Yeah, Ben, thank you so much for reminding me. I completely forgot about that, and I feel absolutely terrible for doing that. I'm so sorry. Um, it kind of makes it really rough to come back and start talking about the Beatles at the Ridge. Uh, yeah, we've been talking about the Beatles at the Ridge for a while, and yeah, that's next weekend. Wow, it's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun, and the rest of the time it goes by really fast. Girls' Night Out in downtown Paragould will also be taking place next Saturday, September 21st, from 4 to 7 p.m. So yeah, those are some of the events that are going on in and around the area coming up in the very near future. And get out, get involved in your local community, find stuff that you can do to be a part of a fantastic area, um, and find a way to support your community, be a part of your community, and make your community stronger. Um, One last thing that I do want to share with you tonight. And I mentioned this. I'm not going to mention. This is the last time I'm going to talk about this. I mentioned this on Tuesday, and I mentioned it again last night, and then I'm going to mention it tonight, and then I'm not going to talk about it again. You'll see a brief post about it at the end of the month. Um, but this is the last time I'm actually going to be bringing this subject up. I'm not going to beat a dead horse about this. Um, and anyway, so but with that being said, the software that I use to put this show on, to be able to stream this and to be able to coordinate all the slide decks and everything that I use, is a software called StreamYard. And about a year ago, I purchased, it was right at a year ago, I purchased a subscription to StreamYard. I know it was about a year ago because my renewal date is October 5th. Um, and I paid for the software. Well, since then, in the last month or so, StreamYard has released a bunch of new features, and they've revamped um, their their subscription model. And I got they have a free plan, and then they have three tiers of paid plans. And I was at the low end, the bottom tiered paid plan, and that one cost me. It was the regular price was $240 a year. I paid. They gave me a $10 discount because I had a referral code, so it only cost me $230 for the software for this past year. However, with the changes, the new functions that they've added to the software and the changing of their plans, their their low end plan, the cost for that has increased by $200 a month, or excuse me, a year. So if I were to renew at their lowest paid subscription, it will cost me $431.88 to renew for the next year. And while I love doing this, and I have a blast doing this and being able to learn about our community and all the things that are going on in our community and all the different local businesses and events and ways that our community does amazing things every single day. As much as I love doing that, I cannot afford to spend $431.88 to do this for another year. So with that being said, um, I'm going to continue to stream through the month of September. The month of October is going to be super, super busy for me anyway. Um, there's a wedding in our family that is coming up at the end of October, and there's a lot of preparation and a lot of events and things and coordination and stuff that's revolving around that's going to be taking place all through the month of October. So I'm going to be super, super busy with that. So this kind of comes at a like almost a if there is anything like it, it's almost a convenient time. Um, but this is the way it's going to work. I will continue to stream through the month of September. So basically, I've got 2 more weeks worth of shows that I'm going to do. And um, my last show will either be um, the coming up this weekend in 2 weeks from today, or it will be the Fiber Fun Friday, which will be 2 weeks from tomorrow. Uh, one of those two will be my last show, the 26th or 27th of September. At that point in time, I'm going to take the month of October off. My goal is, while I'm taking that month off, is I'm going to be searching and researching and looking for alternatives to StreamYard, something that will be more economical, something that I can actually afford um, to be able to do. So that's going to be my plan for September. So, or excuse me, for October. So you got 2 more weeks of putting up with me, and then I'm going to take the month of October off. And if all goes well, and I can find something that I can make work and find another way to do this, then I have every intention of being back around the 1st of November to kick off. We'll probably just call it season 3 at that point in time of doing this. So that's my goal, and that's what I hope to do, and that's what I currently plan to do. But I just wanted to give you a heads up, and like I said, I will post an explanation on my Facebook page telling you all about this at the end of the month. But I wanted to, as soon as I didn't want it to come as blindside to anybody, and as soon as I found out about this and I made a decision, I wanted to make sure I communicated that decision to you guys as well. So that being said, that's what's going on there. And Ben, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to uh, share that benefit flyer. And if you need that, you can find it on the Smoking Skulls Facebook page. You can also find it on my Facebook page now. I just shared it over there. I'll get it shared out on the rest of my socials here in just a couple minutes. But anyway, that's what I have for tonight, you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go find something to do. Enjoy the cooler weather. Enjoy the rain. Go get involved in your local community. Find something great to do. You guys have a great weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Good night, everybody.